Hey everybody, this is Jerry Garrettson, Tabea Law. Today we're going to talk about this question of how long can I overstay my visa without getting into trouble. Okay, so stay on, and I'll catch you on the other side and we'll talk about this. Hi everybody, this is Jerry Garrettson, Tabea Law. We're going to be talking about this idea of overstaying your visa. All right. And so before I get to that, I want to make sure that you stay on through this whole video here and that you don't cut out or try to go straight to the end. There's important stuff all the way through. And then at the end, especially, I want to have something for you. So make sure you stay on this whole video. Let me be your guide, your partner to the immigration world and immigration, or to the world of immigration. And so you'll want to, if you like this video, like it, and then subscribe also, and then also hit the little bell, and so you get notified, get the notifications of the next videos. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This whole idea of, okay, so I'm here legally, I gotta say a B1, B2 visa, which typically are for 10 years long, the visa itself, but the stays are only for 6 months maximum. And so the question is, what if I overstay that 6 months? So I'm here from January 1st to June 1st, right? And I'm forget about it, whatever. It's June 2nd, June 3rd, June 4th. Now what happens? Well, mostly nothing happens until you hit the 180. It's the 6 months and over is when you trigger the 3-year bar when you leave the country. So it's there's not really a penalty for that time in between. So if you overstay a week, a couple weeks, as long as you leave the country before you hit the 6-month mark, you're generally going to be okay. So is the idea that, okay, well, fine, then that means it's like a grace period, like I have an extra 6 months on my date of departure? No, not really, because for future visas, you may be questioned and asked about that overstay and why did you overstay? Was there a good reason for you to overstay? So as a general rule, you don't want to overstay, even though there's not really a penalty triggered until you get to that 6-month mark. Now, if you get to the 180 days and you overstay that long, over 6 months, or 6 months or over, then yeah, that's a problem. Then that's a 3-year bar. So you will not be able to come back into this country for 3 years unless you get a waiver. And sometimes it's difficult to get a waiver for that. If you go past 1 year, if you overstay your visa a year, then you're talking about a 10-year bar, and you don't want to do that. So again, let me remind you, go ahead and like this video if you like it. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications for future videos. It is not okay to overstay your visa. Recommendation, don't do it. Now, if you happen to overstay, you have a good reason for it, it is what it is. Don't go beyond 180 days or it's going to be a 3-year bar and you don't want to go there. That's the idea. All right. So you guys have a good day and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.